Hello everyone, it's Mike from Downtown Comics, and we're here to talk about all the new comics and covers releasing the week of August 28th, 2024. So let's everyone people up because there's a full table and I've actually got a small pile at the end. So downtowncomics.com is the place to go to check out everything, some of which may not be on this table. And of course, liking, sharing, and subscribing is always appreciated. All right, we're going to start with, let's start with Marvel this week. Here we go. All right. Shouldn't have even thought about it. All right. So Marvel is celebrating their 85th anniversary this year, and they've got a one-shot special this week. So plenty of different cool covers to choose from here. You can get a Scotty Young, because why not? Yep. All right. Good stuff. All right, last week we had Predator versus Black Panther. This week it's Aliens versus Avengers. Even cartoony, that face hugger is still kind of gross. Different covers. All right, X-Force number 2. And Ghost Spider number 4. Get that out of the glare because it's a pretty cool cover. All right, so Vengeance of the Moon Knight is done. So starts Phases of the Moon Knight. So this will be an anthology series bridging the gap between the new Mark Spector book that'll launch in the fall. So if you're a Moon Knight fan, you probably want to pick this up. That starts today. All right, we've got a ton of Venom stuff as well. Venomverse Reborn number 3. And weirdly enough, they're all in different universe. Then you have the Venom War. This is the Zombiotes tie-in. And we'll just quickly show you that Phoenix number 1 is getting a second print. And then onward to Amazing Spider-Man number 56, which is also Legacy number 950. So we're a mere 50 issues away from 1,000 of Amazing Spider-Man. So that's kind of cool. Got some cool covers there. All right, we have the second issue of Ahsoka. That's a good cover. Ultimate X-Men, number 6. Regular X-Men, number 3. And then we are on part 6 of the Infinity Watch saga. That is going through, or the Death Stone saga, I guess, chapter 6. So that's hitting the Incredible Hulk annual. So if you're following the story, this is the next annual you want to grab. And back to Venom. So we had Venomverse, regular Venom, and now Venom Separation Anxiety, which is 1990s Venom. Another X book this week, NYX number 2. And you can't keep a good Ben Reilly down. Chasm is back. And it looks like Kane is back. So we're doing a Chasm miniseries here. Captain America. Fantastic Four. And some more Deadpool. Deadpool Team Up getting a miniseries. Go. Shiny. And let's see. Well, we'll move right to here. So Rocketeer, the second issue of that comes out. And then I just wanted to notate that. So Blood Hunt 1 through 5 is getting one more reprint. So these are second prints of all the Red Band versions, right? So if you want the whole Red Band series and you didn't get it, they did one more printing of these. So this is probably your last chance to get any of those. So you can grab those now. All right, and we are back. Okay, so we've got our little pile of independents here. So let's go through those real quick. Hunger and Dusk, brand new Sonic, Star Trek Defiant, Negaduck, William of Newbury, and a new Monstrous. And I know I said Witchblade number 2 was out last week. This is one of those things where some distributors are shipping it out earlier than others. So I got some of Witchblade last week, and I got the rest of my Witchblade this week. So mileage may vary around the country, but Witchblade number 2. And then Saga 67 gets a second print in case you missed it. So we'll get to the new Saga in a second. All right, that's my pile. Moving on, independent-wise. All right, so we have our first reprint, and it's not by Marvel. Skybound is reprinting the original first issue of Transformers from Marvel. So you can get that comic. Now, it's not an exact reprint because obviously I don't believe it had 40 years of Transformers on the back. So, but it is a reprint of Transformers number 1 from 1984. All right, Remote Space number 2, that miniseries. Sesame Street is back with a new one by Oni Press doing that. Anansi Boys, number 3. There's our new Saga. That is 68. Our new Nemesis miniseries hits 2. Another one-shot, The Curse Library number 1, which I believe was the free Comic Day preview. So that's finally starting up. New Something is Killing the Children. There's always a bunch of covers for those. We do have a Spawn book this week, King Spawn. Hello Darkness, so we've got a second print of number 1, and then we get a number 2. Right. Another free comic book day preview that's finally hitting the racks is the new Popeye book from Massive. So this looks kind of fun. So that's coming out. The Mammoth, number 3. And then we have 2 Flash Gordon. So we have Flash Gordon number 2, the new one. And then we have Flash Gordon Quarterly. So that's probably like an anthology type book and probably comes out 4 times a year if they do it correctly. Void Rivals, it's number 12. Cult of the Lamb, number 3. And then we have another Berserker one-shot this week. So, man, that's shiny. What is it? The Last Book of B. All right, so we do have some shiny covers of that. Different stuff. There we go. All right, so that is a one-shot in the Berserker universe, if you're interested. And finally, oh no, we've got more independents. So Philadelphia is new as well. All right, onward to DC. A big week for them as well. All right, start off with Gotham City Sirens. This is the end of their 4-issue weekly miniseries. So, get all of those. Hellblazer, it's number 8. Zatanna, it's number 3. The Nice House by the Sea, the new Tynan Black Label, number 2. Flash, Detective Comics with a throwback cover. All right, so another anniversary celebrating is 0 Hour. 0 Hour hits its 30th anniversary. So this is a one-shot special celebrating that storyline, if you remember. But that was that was the second huge event for DC after Crisis. So 0 Hour. All right. Green Arrow. The Batman The Dark Age, number 5. I think that's the last issue. And then we have our Absolute Power book. So the Task Force miniseries hits number 5. Shiny. And then the Origins miniseries hits number 2. We also have Power Girl. The Batman Off-World, which I thought was done, but it was on huge hiatus, I guess, because it's been a bit. So that hits number 5. I don't know if that's the last issue at this point. You've got the Batman Brave and the Bold, and that is on issue 16. All right, so that's DC. Well, there's one more DC thing, but we'll get to that at the end. All right, more independents. Turtles. We got Turtles this week. Adventures of Turtles. And some black, white, and green of Turtles. All right, then we have some Distillery, magazine size. So we've got White Boat. That's Scott Snyder. That's number 2 of that. A new one from Brian Azzarello, Life, that's number 1. And then we get to our Savage Sword of Conan, which is our magazine format from Titan. And then lastly from DC, we have our reprint of the classic Superman versus Muhammad Ali. So you get shiny and not shiny. And wait a minute, I didn't bring it over. Hold on. This is really bad video. Sorry, but I did want to show you this. And then we've got original. Haha, I've got an original, but it's not in very good shape. But still, so you got original and you got reprints. All right, which is more, see? It's $15 for the reprint. 25 for my, kind of crappy copy, but there you go. All right, that's it. Like, that's so much stuff. I don't know what's coming out next week. That's a lot of stuff. So, huge week. Thanks for watching. I actually got this done in just under 11 minutes. That was good for me. No verboseness. All right, I'm going to quit. Bye.